A world without those horrors. Pursuing that ideal is what will make me history, so that everyone can keep living and admiring wonder.
Guys, I'm so hyped!
Aw, come on! Not like you're running an entrepreneur type thing of your own.
Swamp Queen, it is not as though your organization is involved in this roundtable. Why go through such thorough preparations?
It's all about keeping up appearances. Besides, aren't you glad to not be keeping us afloat anymore?
Of course! It was taking away funding from things like repairs for recent office damages. At least they should be finished by the time you return. It was all Vitiel's idea anyhow. Her nagging forced me into that position.
Not nagging, just making myself notice.
Sometimes I worry that you do almost too good of a job, Vit. I wonder if bringing you to this meeting is a risk, considering your complexion and other such traits.
That's why I made and brought these. The heavenly cookies, brownies, and so forth, ingredients grown off of yours truly, will be the tastiest kind of distraction.
So long as they don't distract Hemsworth and other Beacon 27 top dogs from me. They must be informed of the next step instead of wasting their time on temporary solutions like Histomed.
Whatever nonsense you have been up to, Suppenstein, must not be as important as having the exterminators make their presence. Even the great Margareta Hemsworth sees this. Investing the valuable resource known as time towards me is a priority.
Today is all it takes. She'll see. They'll see.
Come on, come on. Can't you two ease the tension up for one day? Sorry, Chris, but Lucius is the focus among us for today.
You tell me to ease up and then you say that.
If it makes you feel any better, I'll listen to what you've got today. Just chill, all right?
For now, or for however long, your usefulness sticks with the exterminators. By the by, how is that genome-filled detection device coming along, Suppenstein?
The first testable version is nearly complete, Your Highness.
Grand, just grand! Your contributions are but a start for you.
Once I get rolling, you're going to beg for the credit for my work. That makes me think, though. Aren't you taking a page from his book here?
Whomever could you mean?
Even I wouldn't want to wish that reminder on you.
We don't need this, especially not now. Save it for after the meeting, or preferably, never again.
There's actually a word for this kind of thing, I think. I'll let you know later.
If you do find it, please let us know what it is.
Holy H-Aster CK! Living in a place like this would be so rad!
In due time, Bit, in due time. Ensuring this meeting performs beyond Hemsworth's expectations is the next step in the Exterminator's success. gain enough favor with her, and we may be able to take our duties here, alongside and even above the ranks of other esteemed names.
What about living here?
Fine, fine. I will attempt to do what I can on that matter.
It always feels empowering to even walk these halls. Why, doing so reminds me of the moment I had secured my soon-to-be success.
Mrs. Hemsworth, Mr. Godwin is still waiting for his appointment. He's still shaking.
All right, send him in. I didn't quite get what he proposed, but his enthusiasm spoke volumes. Hello, Mr. Godwin. It's been a while since.
Veginophils, you must allow me the opportunity to prevent humanity's destruction at the hands of these mutants.
The Genophils?
Yes, surely you have seen them, and hopefully have encountered footage of what I can offer against them.
What? Oh. Yes, I have.
I have all the research I have conducted on these monstrosities right here.
Mr. Godwin,
Not to mention propositions for examining and disposing the menace further.
Mr. Godwin, you are capable and welcome into the entrepreneurship program.
Yes, exactly what is needed. You have my eternal gratitude, Margareta Hemsworth.
After this meeting, we can relay details further in a digital...
Miss Hemsworth, are you all right? I heard a lot of shouting in there.
No, I'm fine.
Surely you couldn't allow that zealous fellow into the program.
I have. With that attitude, we'll have to keep him secure, I suppose.
Are you sure, ma'am?
I won't blame you, but you must know, I try not to object, especially in the circumstance that the service offers to fill a new, needed niche.
And thank goodness things went so smoothly.
If you guys would just take more from Vit's optimism, I wouldn't have to lecture you like I did on the way here.
You are not much of a whisperer, Swamp Queen.
takes one to know.
Oh, criminy. Can we at least for one day not have this?
Ooh, elevator. $93, right?
$53.
Oh, right.
Oh, even if Hemsworth does find a temporary use for you. That's it. Temporary.
Suppenstein, why must you find every single possible opportunity to decry my noble efforts? I do not recall any extraneous offenses.
Oh, I wonder. Is it your own berating at every single possible opportunity for ideas much bigger than your 15 picoseconds of fame plan, or even why I'm here in the first place?
Well, Suppenstein. Maybe, just maybe, someone would not have become such a grump if they turned out as intended.
Oh gee, I'm sorry for something that me and me alone can be blamed for.
It must be why I am only now in this stage of advancing the exterminators. You are lagging me.
Is that so? Tell me, who's been going out of their way to save your kiss craving behind?
Vitiel, as always.
One time. Meanwhile, who's crushed several genophils literally behind your back with non-feeble arms? Who threw together those goggles so you wouldn't eat at your stash of Omnitree, contaminated by one genophil that could have possibly poisoned you or something if you devoured it?
I wore the goggles. I found the threat.
And even more recently, who's nearly done with a machine that gives you an excuse to drag us around even more? Now, as I was saying,
So, who started things with these two?
See, there was this one time where... No, that's not quite right. It all started when... Actually, no. There was that one time.
So, did you figure out that one word yet?
And another thing. If what you were doing is so important, Suppenstein, why have you not shared much, if anything, of what you are doing to the outside world that you supposedly want to fix?
Implications. You don't spill the beans until you got something more concrete, or metal in this case.
If you are only in such a state now, you must not be working a very solid concept.
Says the one who just came up with a temporarily needed occupation on the fly.
But do you recall the reason we are here today, Suppenstein?
For me to destroy you.
Well, if it isn't Plutarch's upstart brat.
Klaus?
Well, I see you've managed to amass a gaggle of companions. Let them know about me, too.
Actually, I already know too well about you.
Did your research on me, huh? Yep, things have been turning up Klaus' trick lately. Had no idea Plutarch's little tag-along had a cousin or something, though.
No, it's as you say. I know about you from him. Not for better or worse, just worse.
Well... Plutarch did always turn up and around for a while, but that age is long past. Dead and gone, you might say. everything he's left, well, you can be sure every last bit of it's being swept under my heel. See you soon, lad.
I suppose you did save me this time, Suppenstein. Being a shield for talking to that conniving geezer.
Mutual enemy?
Mutual enemy.
You can fill the Swamp Queen in on the situation another time, Vit. As you said before, I must have composure before this important turn of events.
You say that after what went on just a bit ago.
Yeah, I mean, acting all high and mighty like that has only made things worse for everyone, everywhere, every time.
It just goes back to what I was lecturing earlier. You could use more confidence in your efforts, or they are for naught.
Thank you for your encouragement. Not being a loud jackass doesn't mean I don't care about my goals. Just you wait. Things won't turn out as you hope they will once things get rolling.
Shut up. Instead of proverbially waving your junk at each other, do it in front of who you all are supposed to be impressing.
Hello, everyone. You know why I've gathered you all here today, and the whole purpose of the entrepreneurship program.
To solder my name into the earth?
Correct. Such is Beacon 27's slogan and ideal. many of us are dying to get started. But are we all doing well today? Yes, Mr. Everest.
I ask that you not act like that toward me, considering that products under your companies are driving me away from my dream job.
Mr. Everest. That is why we have these meetings, so we can work issues out for all people in the long run. You will have your time, and I'm once again sorry that this has happened. Other than that, we feel good, right? Oh, thank you. But food is already on the way for later. I apologize. Now then, first matter of the day is...
As you can all see, there is much to say about the Human Futurization Society and its goals. To mince words, in the long run, our objectives may present unprecedented bounds in the advancement of humankind. There is still much room for humans to grow, and our goals will fill out a great...
Excuse me, Chris Godwin. I'm impressed by the amount of effort you have put into your presentation, and seemingly your work as well.
Thank you. My role is that important, to me.
I'm more than sure it is, but I feel it can be discussed another day. It's Lucius's turn in this meeting, but time for you can definitely be sorted. Now, Mr. Godwin, if you would.
Ah, yes. Thank you, thank you. In any case, the exterminators have always been about advancement, preserving humanity's future from the terrors known as genophils, as well as advancing our ability to fight back.
Of course. Your services have proven valuable enough.
Enough is never enough! Instead of waiting for the genophils to strike, the exterminators of Ranva City have decided to track the menaces down on our own, ending them before they can end human potential. Supenstein! For now, I shall let you have the honors of your life's work.
Instead of aimlessly dragging us around forever, I've been blessed with the duty of developing a means to detect genophils on a wider scale. The goggles used to hunt for them at close range.
The goggles used by who?
The goggles of our glorious leader. Created by me, are the base for this wondrous, innovative piece of long-term operation. At its current stage, it may be able to cover an area slightly larger than that of this city. In any case, genophils, or rather their SB bulbs, emit a peculiar electrical signal. It's likely that I'm using the term electrical loosely in that case.
All right, Supenstein, that's enough for now.
But I thought enough was never enough.
But their means for banking and examining the environment has now become their undoing. From now on, there is only ruing for the genophils!
Mostly because of me.
Ah, yes. Very well and good of the core exterminator group.
Naturally. Thank you.
However, some additional acknowledgement is required. I have been led to believe the exterminators are a multifaceted operation. Am I mistaken?
Well, you see, all close to me within the Exterminator organization are but extensions of my greatness.
I can take a few amputations. Gladly bring on the next.
Did you hear Lucius? Is that like the definition of that word you're talking about?
Textbook.
In any case, it sounds as though the performance of your group has been improving. Interesting new directions taken as well. As far as working with other groups, I ponder if collaborating with secure surveillance could be of use.
Fine, perhaps, but one day know that I shall rise above.
Combine Chris's developments with their systems, alarms, and such sounding off to you whenever genophils were detected in an area. Please also consider other interesting and useful partnerships as well, Mr. Godwin.
I shall consider it.
Now that the brief for the exterminators seemed done, let's talk about what we can do for you and helpful Herbals, Mr. Evers.
I'm just about open to any way I can keep myself distinct from products such as your histomed. Don't you think it's just a little too effective in use and cost?
Not at all. Quality of life has had a huge spike worldwide, ever since our bonfire research introduced histomed into the market.
Your miracle drug is quickly killing businesses like mine. It's about as bad as Brunderbild forcefully assimilating small businesses. Still glad they're gone, but don't become their spiritual successor.
For which I'm sorry. We'll try to find solutions and alternatives.
I strongly doubt anything can be done. Alternatives would do little to help me.
Please, just give us time. You have my word.
All right, I should be back.
Let's move on to the next group and how we all can improve and collaborate. Now then, the brief updates and suggestions are out of the way. We finished with that more quickly than I hoped. I scheduled food to arrive after this time. Socialize until then, and get used to your potential partners.
Alrighty, I'm gonna release you guys one at a time. Now promise me there won't be any more lashing tongues at each other, or so help me, I'll figure out something worse later.
Curse the need for these feeble air sacs.
Swamp Queen! Why must you handle me with your murky, chloroform hands?
But I'm wearing gloves.
I wonder if you could suffocate even a few genophils with those. Would be nice to add to your track record.
Glad to know you actually keep track of my accolades.
I only record that you are falling behind on emotional support.
That word.
You will tell me that word once you recall it.
Maybe I'll just keep referring to that word as that word.
I will take your Antera disc and hide it!
Nobody gets games physically anymore.
I will delete your saves!
Backed him up, on the cloud.
I'll figure something out!
Knowing you, maybe as soon as Vit remembers that word.
Perhaps so, Suppenstein, but likely the same amount of time as you making use of yourself.
That's more than enough. Now I'll let you know what I'm gonna do to you. It's... not that.
Evacuate immediately! Unidentified aggressive organism, likely genophil, reported on the 52nd floor. Please exercise extreme caution if evacuating from floors 53 and above.
Listen up, exterminators. You'll handle the genophil and help whoever you can with escaping. Amelia, and your name?
Video, ma'am.
Anelia and Video will cover me and look out for anyone in trouble. Video looks unequipped and flammable.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I just didn't bring my gear.
Stop being so tearful about it!
In any case, Lucius and Chris will search for the genophil and dispose of it. The rest of you should probably stay here and do your best to avoid its attention. Watch our backs, but keep an eye out. We're going through the elevator before you two head back up.
Hold on. We just left Chris and Lucius alone.
I know.
They're screwed.
I don't know about that.
Didn't get the chance to demo it during the meeting, but...
When did you make that?
You know, just kind of a warm-up for the big one. Just stick with your old pair for now.
Why can I not use them this instant?
There's a lot more to these. No time to explain.
And I have no time to deal with this insubordination. I shall track down the target, and you can just watch the potential troublemakers.
Sounds like a good deal to me. Ugh. Empathy loves to kick in even now, huh? You should be glad you suggested watching the Troublemakers. But, you know, you could do everyone a favor and try not to be more of a troublemaker than the Genophils. After what happened with Fit the other day, I kind of have to keep some Histomed stock.
Zupenstein. Strange that you did not leave me for dead.
Well, it was fun to see you writhe a little bit. Still is. Before you can move again and we go after it, let's have a quick chat. I saved your kiss-craving ass just so ultimately you can advance me. You may not have the best goal, but I must admit your presence has some value for mine. Meanwhile, it's the same for me and yours.
Nonsense. You have been trouble since the day of your birth.
Someone who's willing to go out of their way to delay death for someone like you. Yeah, trouble indeed. I might as well look at it this way now. What you're wanting to do serves as preservation for my actual world-changing work. I'd hate to see things cut a bit short.
How dare a minion such as yourself believe that way?
You say that at your knees. Can't wait to see you beg for real. Maybe you can look at things this way. I can be your minion for now, and you can be mine. We'll settle who's the real underling as time passes.